There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy.
Hello, good morning. It is almost 7:30 in the morning. I wanted to film a realistic reading vlog, especially for somebody who works a full-time job, and especially someone who is a slow reader. I wanted to start Monday because Sunday I have a lot more time to read, so I wanted to realistically start it on Monday. I tried to do this vlog last week, but then a bunch of crazy things happened. I just didn't really have the energy or the time to actually really read as much as I usually do. My cat needed to go to the vet twice because he needed to get his rabies shots because we have to move to another apartment. And let's just say he would not get an award for a good cat at the vet. Yeah, they said next time, if things persist, he might have to up his dose and gabapentin, so there's that. Also with work, things were pretty crazy. I had a bunch of meetings that just completely exhausted me, so yeah, I didn't really get a lot of reading done last week, so I decided just to scrap the entire video and do it over this week. So I wake up, I try to wake up around 5:30, but today I didn't wake up till about 6:30. I was really tired because last week was pretty crazy. But yeah, this is the start of the reading vlog. So far, I'm reading Twisted Games, and I think I only have like less than 100 pages left. And yeah, that's the start of the vlog. Follow along. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm listening to None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell on audio, and I'm enjoying it so far. I think that each chapter kind of like reveals something. And so I think for some people it would consider to be kind of slow. I actually kind of like it. I think I like how Lisa Jewell slowly unravels the entire story for you. I'm also reading Allegedly by Tiffany D. Jackson. I'm reading that book with my coworker. Like, we read that book when we're like doing long distance trips because my job requires me to do some long distance days. And so we listen to that book on the way for our long distance trips. And if you know anything about Tiffany D. Jackson, her books are really touching on some very deep issues affecting young Black girls. And so her books are heartbreaking, but the stories are so intricate and real that I don't even know how to describe it, but I just love her books. I've read Grown as well as, oh, Monday's Not Coming. And Monday's Not Coming was just, it was crazy, it was sad. But definitely, I would recommend her books to pretty much anyone. She's such a great writer and one of my favorite writers probably of 2023. I love her books. And so I'm hoping to, after finishing None of This Is True, I want to read another Tiffany D. Jackson book called The Weight of Blood. I hear it's like a Carrie retelling almost. And so I'm just gonna go through her entire catalog and read all of her books. But yeah. Wanna say hello? Want to say hello to the vlog?
Hello, vlog.
What you doing this morning? Also, our apartment usually doesn't look like this all the time. I think that it's just been a crazy couple of weeks. And so I'm hoping today to get some things clean. Yeah, I can't really think in a cluttered place like this. Growing up, my parents were very, very clean. And so this is just really out of the norm for me. We also need to take down some Christmas things that we've had up for a while because we're now edging towards the end of January. I don't know when exactly this video will be up, but it'll definitely be probably in February. So yeah, we definitely need to clean up around here. We're gonna be slowly moving our stuff into the new place as well. And so now it's just like decluttering, packing some things up that we no longer need, organizing some stuff. So I'll probably, when I come home from work, because I'm about to leave now, when I come home from work, I'm probably going to clean up some dishes, clean up our space, hang up some stuff, do some laundry, put on an audiobook. Yeah, I mostly listen to audiobooks when I'm either driving or cleaning, because it's a nice way to read and be distracted. For a while, I would listen to true crime while I was cleaning, and it felt kind of weird to be listening to people's really tragic stories while cleaning. So I mostly save true crime to a time where I can really pay attention to the stories. I don't know why I'm sharing that, but yeah. So I listen to audiobooks while I'm cleaning. So I'm probably gonna do that when I get home from work. Yeah, that's all. Don't judge our place right now. We're in transition.
Put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
So I read about 50 pages of Twisted Games. As you can see, I'm like almost done. I'm like so close to finishing. And I have to say, I like this book better than I like Twisted Love. And I enjoyed Twisted Love. I know it's not some people's not favorite book in the series, but I have to say I really like Twisted Games. I think that story flows a lot better. I feel like Twisted Love felt a little bit clunky at some points, but the story and the flow of their relationship and the build of it, even up to like the third act breakup. The third act breakup doesn't feel like the author broke them up just to break them up. It feels like there's an actual gnawing reason why they had to do that third act breakup. I think that this book is a lot better, and I hear the series just keeps getting better and better, but I enjoy Twisted Games, and I can see why this is people's favorite book in the series. I think this one is done really well. I finished Twisted Games, and wow, I think I liked, like I said last night, I think I liked Twisted Games more than I liked Twisted Love. I thought the storyline was really good. I will say though, those books definitely play into sort of like a toxic type of love, where it's not like, of course, like the Twisted Love kind of thing, you know, where it's not a fairy tale type of love. It's not a type of love that even I would consider to be like super healthy. But I think that's what makes them so enjoyable. I think that sometimes with romance, I think some people judge it based off of, I don't know, they judge it based off of, you know, real life and types of things that they would see in a person, when I think it's supposed to be this look into more of an escape in a way. I don't know exactly what I'm saying, but essentially I liked Twisted Games. I enjoyed the way that their love story came together. I thought the third act breakup was believable, not something that I felt like the author threw in there just to put in conflict. I thought that the story itself, like some of the side plots, I thought those were very engaging. I read about 75 pages last night. Usually I only read about like 50 pages a day, but last night I read about 75. I just wanted to finish it. I mean, what's the point of like only reading 50 pages and then having like 20 something pages left? So I finished it and extended epilogue, and yeah. And so I'm wanting to start another book before the end of this week. It's only Tuesday. I'm wanting to start, this is my boyfriend's, you know those mats where you like acupuncture or something? I don't know. He has this, I don't know. Anyway, there's a part of me that wants to start another book, and I probably am going to. I'm still listening to None of This Is True. I like it. I just think there's some parts where it's like, okay, we need to kind of like, Lisa Jewell does a really good job of just like unraveling a story until finally you get to the end, and it feels like the entire time the story was unraveling, but that unraveling process sometimes is like, okay, I finally want to know the answer to this. But I like it so far. I have like 5 hours, I can't remember, I think it's like 4 or 5 hours left of that book. I'm listening to it through audio. I got in the mail I got The Poppy War, and I kind of want to do a reading vlog on this. This will be my first fantasy. I don't read fantasy, I read romance and thrillers and like literary fiction. So this will be like my first fantasy. I hear it's really heartbreaking, but I'm excited to read it. Here's The Poppy War. I don't think I'm going to start with this one. I do also finally got in Haunting Adeline. I finally got it, but I also want to do a reading vlog on this one, so I might not start it this week. I kind of want to read one of the books that I hadn't picked up in years. So I kind of want to maybe get into Difficult Women by Roxane Gay. This book is full of like short stories, and I don't have much left now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, so this book is full of short stories. I think I made it to like almost halfway through. I've had this book for years, and I'm tempted to just read it, finish it. I definitely need to finish some of these books that I've had on my TBR for years. I think this book would be good. Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do Difficult Women next. Just made it to work, about to go inside, listen to my audiobook, None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. And it's getting really good. It's just like you're just waiting for the truth to be revealed. That's kind of where I'm at. But now it's time to stop reading, which I wish I can read all day, and get to work. Catch up later. Say hi to the camera. This is Nick's favorite restaurant now. The Red Robin in Durham.
We'll see. They got to come through with the 3 other things they got to do right. Your burger, my burger, and the coleslaw. If they can get all those right, it's actually the best restaurant in Durham. Like, I'm not joking.
The Red Robin in Durham is now our go-to place. So what was your experience at Red Robin like, Nicholas?
It was honestly like an 8 out of 10. Yeah, it was good.
Where are we going today?
Library.
And what are we getting?
Book.
I was gonna say a library card. Getting a library card.
Library card for book.
Finally getting a library card.